And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yellow. I've got little lady. I'm scared.
And they take a knee.
Mahomes on the keeper. A loss of a yard.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Houston. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Returning, it's Benjamin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Taken from just outside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
At the 35-yard line.
Yellow. I'm going to run you over.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Mahomes on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Bandit.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Mahomes on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want it
through an opening, and there he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 29-yard line.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
It's now 3rd and 13.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
It's 4th down.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee.
Come on now.
Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
51 the mic, boy. 51. Stop your whining. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Topper. Sugar.
They'll go again with Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
50. Hey, high 7.
First throw now for the backup Brady. Found his target. It's Anderson. A good pickup there of 22.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Now Bell. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. Rush in. Rush out. Rush in. Hey, exit.
Now Brady. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, it's Brady. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yellow, 180.
Right there, 56.
Yellow.
Kill.
57.
Hey, turn it up. Alert flare.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Slam.
Hey, 15.
They run with Breida. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys, oh no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the wrong way. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
6-6, pull it high. Alpha. Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
A first down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Cincinnati.
Brady now a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10.
Matchbox, white. Check.
Now a handoff. Running left is Bell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Regular.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, let go.
I'm coming after you.
Check it, reload.
On first down, Bell. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
29. Alpha.
Again, it's Bell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's crashing. He's checking crack.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Bell, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Brady. This one caught by Ridley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Thinking back to 2015, didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Cincinnati, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars.